I was just complaining about something. Ahoy, hoy!
Oi,
He's Straw.
He's Parker.
And together we are...
The Battle Hammer.
Straw and
Parker. Right, what we're doing today is something it's nothing different at all, is it? Parker barking and the dog going on.
Yep.
Parker barking, Parker coughing and the dog going on. Shut up!
That wasn't my fault, that one.
What we're going to do is we're just going to have a little introduction to the game before we actually start playing the game, to give you a kind of idea of... It's not an unboxing, but it's a kind of introductory...
A show and tell, if
yes.
you will.
So, I'll start.
He'll show it and I'll tell you how it smells.
And how it tastes.
Nope.
So,
Oh,
what do you mean no? So today...
Doodle-doo, Arkham Horror, the card game. The living card game by Fantasy Flight Games.
So, I am not a big fan of card games. However...
Yeah, we've had a
It's
couple
Cthulhu.
of practice games, haven't we?
We have had a couple of practice games, so you'll see us playing it after we've done a little unboxing of it. So, Pocky, do your shiz. Tell them about Arkham Horror.
The card game. So this is...
Who's it by?
It's from Fantasy Flight Games.
How do we get hold of it?
We were fortunately donated to it. Donated up by... Blah. It was donated to us
You got there,
by
actually.
Jamar, who you might watch us play Gloomhaven with and other board games, because he wanted to see us play it because he's heard it's very good. I've heard some very good reviews of it as well, and it's Arkham Horror, so it's based on the Cthulhu mythos, specifically the Fantasy Flight, not version, but they've kind of got an internal story slash thing, like fluff background stuff for it. So it is Cthulhu mythos, but they've got certain characters who reoccur in their other games and kind of certain themes that specifically follow it along. So we've got a advertisement book.
That's what we feel of those.
Fantasy Flight, something they do very well at the moment is their learn to play and rules reference books. So you learn how to play it through there, and then all of the specific rules and timing issues and stuff are in this separate book, which we found very useful as we were playing. And you know, you can like or dislike certain things about Fantasy Flight and their games, but something they do very well is this rules reference where everything is covered, and you go, they've got an index on the back. We were playing Star Trek Ascendancy last night, which is a fun game. There's no index, there's no kind of glossary.
Oh, wasn't there?
It's not necessarily laid out particularly well. I don't hate the game. I like the game a lot.
Really?
No, the game hates me a little bit. But that's a different story.
That's another video.
But this is really well written, really concise, very covers everything you want. So
and it's a cooperative game, isn't it?
It is a co-op game.
But this is only 2-player.
Yes.
To do it 4-player, you need to buy another starting set.
Yes. To get the decks and such.
Yeah.
And we have a campaign guide. So the campaign's called Night of the Zealot, and there are 3 scenarios to go through. We have done the first one a couple of times as practicings.
Just to get us, so we know. But yeah, it's a bit tough. And again, you get your money's worth in stuff, don't you? And the cards are all lovely. So you play a character, you have your character card, and your deck.
Yeah, you can. We've chosen ones out of the book. The Learn to Play guide, I think it says, because in the main box, if you just get one box, you can play as different characters. There's 5 characters to pick, and you can have like a choice of these 2 or those 2 or like those 2, depending on how you build your decks. And we've just taken the decks out of the book rather than creating our own.
Because we're lazy.
Because we are, as you say, lazy. There's tokens for stuff, sanity and damage. There's clues you have to find. One of the nice things is this, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, it's not nice to us, but it's nice as in it's an interesting...
It's nice not having to roll the dice.
Yeah.
You're still having to pick a random number, but you're not rolling dice. Although the amount of times we picked the fucking...
red one, not the blue one. Eek.
Well, we'll explain that when we start playing.
But it is a nice mechanic because you can change what you put in and take out of the bag. Yeah. So it stops just being rolled.
And it means something different in each
Yes.
scenario, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's a clever little game actually. It's definitely got that feel.
We want ourselves feel.
Because we were like getting really panicky in the first time we played. Oh, I don't know what we're doing. Oh. But I think that kind of adds to the fun of it. So
what I liked is we played in this particular campaign guide, which is the Night of the Zealot, which is the one that comes in the main box.
I've even started looking at the other ones already.
Have you?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I have. So you go from easy, standard, hard, expert, and we played it on standard, and it's fucking hard on standard, and that's just the normal.
It is if you're not a card player.
Well, yeah.
But it works really well. You go to a location, you need to find clues, and then you can move to other locations. But all the time, events are happening, and you're going a little bit nutty.
Yeah, because there's an encounter deck which kind of just keeps going on at you. And it's like, oh mate, just leave me alone.
Just give me a minute to sort this clue out. No.
Yeah. Oh, something else.
Yeah.
And one particular card that we both hate, was it Frozen in Fear?
Fucking hell, that's a shitty one to get, isn't
So
it?
bad.
Yeah. So, we're going to just go disappear
Yep.
and set this all up.
And get ready to give it to you.
We'll give you the whole experience.
And if you, we'll play the first mission or scenario, and then we'll see how we go after that. If you want more, let us know, because it will give us an excuse to play it more.
Of course, if you want more, then you might have to pop up to there.
A little top corner there where our Patreon link is, which is right about there-ish, and then you can donate lovely monies to us, so we can buy more of these so you can watch us play them.
Yes. So, see you in a minute. Dun 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 dun.
Cheap Ass Productions.
Cheap Ass Productions proudly presents Arkham Horror, the card game.
So called because it's set in Arkham, there's
And
horror
it's-
in it, and there's cards.
Yes. Hello, he's Pugger,
Hey, Straw.
and together we are.
Wild Stallions.
No, we're not. With a battle hammer, as
Yeah,
you
we
well
are.
know. We are here. Trust us.
So we're playing Arkham Horror, the card game.
For the 87th
For
time.
the somethingth time, yeah. We've been doing badly at this.
So we thought we'd film it in the vague hope that we can actually get through the first mission.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
We're not going to go into the in-depths of how to play the game, because if you're watching this, chances are you've probably already got it and you've played it and you've gone, oh, you lot are fucking shite, aren't you?
Yeah.
But if there are any bits that we get to, we will explain as we kind of go, because that's
Yeah.
the way we kind of play games anywho.
Yes.
So I'm Miss Daisy Walker, and I'm the librarian.
And I'm Skids O'Toole. Skids by name, Skids by nature.
You should see his pants. It's not pleasant. And this is Evil Baggo. Dun 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 dun. If someone can do me some proper eyes that aren't made of bloody paper, I'd be eternally grateful. Internally grateful. So,
Spoilers, because
Yes.
this is a very story-based game, so if you don't... We will kind of explain what we're doing as we go regards how to play, but if you want to get a proper, like, virginal go at it, then don't watch this video because spoilers of the story.
because we will tell the story. Because that's what we do.
Yeah.
Probably should have a big thing flashing up now saying spoilers.
Spoilers!
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 There you go.
I'll try and get Cthulhu to pop up and go, spoilers!
Spoilers!
So, are you ready to tell the story, Porky?
Oh yes, I suppose I should. So we've set up the campaign. We're playing it on standard for those playing along at home, which means it's still fucking hard.
It's still fucking hard.
So let us begin. This is the campaign Night of the Zealot that comes with the main box, and we are only playing with one box, and we are doing the
Shiz.
what do you call it? The decks out of the Learn to Play guide in the back. So we haven't done any deck building or anything. We've just used the decks that are in there. If someone wants to buy us an extra box so we can do deck building, that'd be great.
And all the expansions.
And all the expansions.
God.
That'd be great.
And Cthulhu Wars.
And Cthulhu Wars, yeah, that'd be great.
All of it.
All of it, all 749 on the new Onslaught Kickstarter.
That'd be great.
And all the extra add-ons that aren't even on it.
And everything
Ridiculous.
else. Ugh. So,
actual Cthulhu.
we've got the thing set up. We've got all of our bits at the bottom here. I'm there. He's there. We're both there. Crack on. Release the...
The Ghoul's Hunger. Friday, September 18, 1925. Arkham, Massachusetts. It is the end of a long and abnormally hot summer. The first hints of autumn beckon, but heavy heat persists, relentless. A silent, unspoken anger grips the town. Tempers are short, and the last week alone there have been numerous reports of townspeople coming to heated, violent blows with one another over simple misunderstandings. And now, a call from James Hankerson. He claims to have found a dismembered body in his barn. Blaming the weather would be too easy. There is something wrong with this town, and not a whole lot this old soothsayer can do can stop the slide. My auguries indicate a small group of investigators will soon take note of these strange happenings and set forth to make things right. I'll be watching their progress, but I won't be holding my breath.
Dun dun dun! Like that.
Part 1. The Gathering. You and your partners have been investigating strange events taking place in your home city of Arkham, Massachusetts. Over the past few weeks, several townspeople have mysteriously gone missing. Recently, their corpses turned up in the woods, savaged and half-eaten. The police and newspapers have stated that wild animals are responsible, but you believe there is something else going on. You are gathered together at the lead investigator's home to discuss these bizarre events. Whose house?
Your house!
Skid's house. Motherfucker said, who house? Motherfucking Skid's house.
Who house?
Way to fucking, like, break the tension, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, what's going on? It is late at night. You are holed up in your study, researching the bloody disappearances that have been taking place in the region. A few hours into your research, you hear the sound of strange chanting coming from your parlour down the hall. At the same time, you hear dirt churning, as if something were digging beneath the floor. As you leap to investigate, the door to your study vanishes before your eyes, leaving behind only solid wall. You're trapped inside your study until you can find another way out. So we are in the study. There are 4 clues on the study, because it's 2 per investigator. And there are 2 investigators, and 2 and 2 is 4.
4!
Hooray for mathsitudes. We can't get until we get those clues.
No, because the door has disappeared.
Yeah.
So then, your lead investigator,
I am.
begin.
I will.
Oh, and you got your mum's hospital up straight away. That's
Yeah, that's fun, right?
Yeah.
Hospital debts, I've got to put some resources into there, otherwise I get less XP at the end of the game.
Oh,
No!
How much you got to put into it?
I can put 2 at a time
Yeah.
per round.
Is there a maximum?
6, I have to put 6 on it, otherwise I get 2 fewer less XP.
That's pretty poopy.
But, to begin with,
We've got shiz to do.
I'm going to get myself all
Pumped.
psyched up. So I'm going to spend 2 resource points to get physical training asset up.
Ooh.
So it's like a skill asset. I can spend resources to give myself bonus things for tests. So that's quite cool. Then I shall attempt to search for clues. So my intellect is 3. The shroud of the room is 2. So I need -1 or better to succeed in my clue searching. -4 is not good enough. You know what? I'm gonna let you search for clues. I'm gonna dig around for some resources for my third action,
Okay.
because I might need those later on.
Okay. So,
That's one of my actions. Is I can, or anyone can search for stuff. You can do cards.
a fast action doesn't cost you anything to play, does it? As in action.
It doesn't cost you an action to play. No.
Okay. So I'll keep hold of that one for the moment because that might be useful. So I'm going to... I hope this view's better for you viewers at home. I'm going to spend 2 of my resources to get hold of a research librarian.
Oh, an assistant.
After he enters play, search your deck for a tome asset and add it to your hand.
Oh, that's handy.
Yes. So where are my books? My books, my lovely, lovely books. Which one do I want though? Do I want the Old Book of Law, which gives us the top 3 cards, or the medical text? Oh, I think we're going to go for the Old Book of Law.
Good idea. I've got a first aid kit here. So.
Ah, that's handy. And shuffle them. So he's got 1 health and 1 mental. So I will now spend all 3 of these. So I'm now out of resources to get the old book into play.
Nice.
That is 1 action, 2 actions. I'll take 1 back for 3 actions.
Good plan. So that's the investigation phase. We have all done our things. The enemy phase, we don't need to worry about at the moment because there are no enemies in play.
Phew.
Then the upkeep phase, we reset and everything else, and we get a card and a resource.
Yay! Resource and card.
Nice. Discard down to 8. Now we begin the round proper.
I don't like this shiz.
We have bad things happening.
It's always bad, isn't it?
So the doom point goes on the doom thing.
Doom on you.
And then we draw a card from the top of the deck.
Thank you, muchly, McFellow.
Ooh, I have grasping hands.
Ah, I have treachery. Ancient evils. One moment. It's a non-weakness treachery card. So I will play this fast. Does it still cost me that?
Yeah, still because you want to do
It
it.
cost me that. I ignore that card.
Hooray.
But I take 1 horror because I'm a little bit wibbly over it.
Oh dear.
So
that goes away and we don't advance the doom track as we would have done otherwise.
for you.
I have grasping hands. Decaying hands rising up from below to grasp and claw at my ankles. Ah, fuck off, you cunts! That's an agility test against 3. I can't do anything with it, so I've got an agility of 4, so hopefully nothing means I succeed.
Way, you got rid of
I
it.
take no damage.
Oh,
Hooray for me.
That's a good start for us. Go team us. So that goes. Oh no, sorry,
no,
that,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
that was
that
yeah.
one.
So
And now we're back onto us again.
yep, and we got to find these clues in here, Skids.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to... I'm going to put 2 resources into my hospital desk because it doesn't cost me an action. Then I'm going to attempt to look for clues.
Clues?
So Shroud of 2, I've got a 3. A skull is minus X number of ghouls. There are no ghouls, so I've succeeded.
Yes,
and acquired a clue.
you can have as many assets as you want, can't you? Unless if they're not items.
If they're not items
Yeah.
or they don't have a
A
thing,
thingy.
then yeah.
Yep. Cool.
I'll have another little search for clues. -2 is too much. And then I'll have a 3rd search for clues. -1. I've got a intellect of 3, shroud of 2, -1 is 2, equal 2 is enough to get another clue.
Yes. All right.
2 clues.
Now see, because the gloom's fairly low in this room, I'm not going to bother using my working a hunch because that will get me an automatic clue. I'll save that for some of the higher.
Good plan, because you've got an intellect of 5 anyway, so
Yeah,
with -3
yeah.
you're still alright.
Oh, I can't afford to use that one yet. That's a bit poop. So, first action will be to take a resource. My second action will be to spend those 2 points to get hyper awareness.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's pretty useful. It means I've got to spend resources to get bonuses. But
Similar to my physical training,
Yeah.
but for
so that's
thinky things.
2. For my third action, I will just have a search because I am on 5. It's a gloom of shroud of 2. So I'm on 5.
-0. You successfully investigate.
Dun dun dun. So we get another clue.
Go
It goes
team.
back into Bago. And that's the end of my turn.
Which is also end of the round.
So
No enemies in play, so don't need to worry about that. We get 1 resource and 1 card. Oh, fuck. Got a weakness up.
Ugh.
It's an enemy. It's a stubborn detective. See, just because I'm an ex-con, he stood after me. Damn you, you fucking fucker. Treat my investigator as if his or her printed text box were blank.
Oh.
So that means I don't now get these things. I can't do these
So
things.
was there free action? Was it an extra action you can get if you...
Yeah, I can't now get an extra action until I get rid of him.
That's no fun.
That is mildly frustrating. You'll never take me alive, coppers.
Blam! Blam!
Ow. Irritation.
Get cream for it.
Well, he'll be there, so I'll worry about him later.
How'd you get rid of him?
I can beat him like a bad guy, like a normal bad guy, or evade him and then he'll just hover around. So I've got to do that. As he's like chasing me down. Just because I used to be a con. Can't tell me what to do, you're not my mum.
Yes, oh yeah.
And then the Mythos phase. One Doom track. And sadly a thingy card. Probably another... Oh no, Grasping Hands again. That's alright.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck off.
did you
The
get?
icy ghoul spawns in the cellar.
And the cellar's not up yet. So we'll just discard it.
Awesome. Fuck you. That'll do. Cellar says that's wrong, but there is no cellar up, so...
I'm testing against agility again for these Grasping Hands.
Agility. Can't help.
I'm at...
Yeah, I could help.
Nah, it's alright. I say I should be okay. I might be okay.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, what does that do? Oh, -2. If there's a ghoul, take 1 damage. There's no ghoul, so it's not... I don't take the damage, but -2 means I fail by 1. So I do take a point of damage from that. Bugger. As they claw at my ankles. It hurts with their claws. But then it does go away at least. So then it's our turn.
Yes. More.
Did I draw a card? Oh yeah, because I drew that one.
Yeah.
Right.
What you gonna do?
I'm going to hit him, or attempt to hit him. I'll spend 1 resource because of my physical training. That gives me +1. So it puts me on 4 against his 3. -1. That's an equal 3, so that's a point of damage to him. Punch.
Ooh.
Second action, I'm going to attempt to do it again. -1. -1. That's enough to do it.
Ooh.
Second punch, he's got 2 hits. I have taken him out. Then I'm going to play a fast event. Play, which could cost me a resource. I should have spent another resource on this one. Sorry, I meant to. That's okay. Just forgot. Play after you defeat an enemy, discover 1 clue at your location.
Boom.
It's 4 clues. It's 4 clues. So immediately move up the act deck, which is the good deck, if you like.
So these go.
Yes, the clues will...
And what happens?
Oops. You notice that the edges of your newly purchased rug are tattered and mud-stained. Finding this odd, you shift the furniture aside and pull back the rug. To your surprise, you see the door leading out of your study. You slowly turn the knob, and the door swings open, revealing your hallway below. You jump through the doorway, landing on your feet on soft dirt. The door to the study slams shut above you. The smell of burning wood fills the narrow hall, intermingled with the scent of rot and decay. Put aside the... Oh, sorry, put into play... See, I don't know why they do it in this order. You put into play the other stuff and then you take that away. You might as well take that away first.
This confuses you, doesn't
It
it?
just confuses me. But anyway, we put the hallway in, where we begin in. Then we have the attic, the parlour, and the cellar. I'm just going to, this little weakness thing, I'm just going to shove it out of the way, just so it's there. And then we begin there. A glowing barrier blocks the path to our parlour, As you move towards it, intense heat forces you to back away. Picking up a handful of dirt, you toss it at the barrier and watch in horror as the dirt incinerates. Perhaps there is something in the cellar or attic that can help. When the round ends, investigators in the hallway may, as a group, spend the requisite number of clues to advance. We need 6 clues, because it's 3 per dude. Ultimately, we can't go into the parlour and succeed in getting anywhere until we have found some more clues. But there are no clues in the hallway, so we're going to have a little mosey about and see what we can find. So that was my second action. That was my second action.
Third, wasn't it? You hit?
Because that was a fast action.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because I hit him twice, and then I had a fast action, which was the evidence, which got us here.
Oh, that's right.
So I've got another action. I think I'm going to get some more resources. Because I would like them before we do anything else.
Yeah.
So I'll get another point of resource.
Okay, so me...
Yeah.
Do you want to go through some cards?
I'm not going to complain.
Okay, so if I'm going to exhaust this, you can go through the top 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Take 1 card and then shuffle the rest back in.
Let's go for that one.
That's 1 action. Second action will be to take a resource. Third action will be to take a card. Oh! I can't play this yet. It's a 0 cost though.
Yeah, but it's an action to play.
It's an action to play, isn't it? Yeah, no, that's okay. That's good for next turn. And that's me done.
Okay.
So, is that Doom?
No, ready our exhausted cards. So that will come back. Then we get a resource and a card.
Boom! That's handy.
Now, Doom goes on the Doom track, and then we resolve it, because there's now 3 Doom on the Doom countery thing of Doom.
Oh dear.
Badness. Your house continues to change before your very eyes. The walls have decayed, and the ground in many rooms has turned to dirt. It's almost as if you've been transported somewhere else entirely, although every now and again you recognise elements of your former home. Oh, crikey, yeah. The lead investigator decides either we both discard a card at random, or I take 2 horror. I would take 2 horror, but I mean, I've only got 6.
Low on horror,
I'm only on
so...
6 horror anyway, so sorry. If it's any consolation, I don't want to lose cards either. That one.
Oh, you cockhole. That was an okay one.
I suppose that's the problem. None of your cards in your hand are bad.
Oh,
that was the one I picked as well.
Shit.
Really wanted that.
Yeah.
Bugger. Oh well. Fuck it. Could be worse.
So
let's go, I guess.
Attic first then.
Yeah. So I'll move up to the attic.
There's 1 action.
I'm just pointing.
Yeah.
So that's connected to that, and those are connected to things back. So that is then connected to that, and that is connected to that. So we can go past these 2 locations. There are 4 clues here. 4, because there's 2 per investigator. Forced, after I enter the attic, I take a horror. The bloody carcass of a malformed beast swings from a meat hook chained to the ceiling. Blood drains slowly from the carcass, dripping into a small barrel.
So is that everyone that goes in there?
Yeah, automatically take a horror. Well, it's only got a shroud of 1, so I might as well
get
look
jiggy.
for clues. So I've got an intellect of 3, that's a shroud of 1. First time I'm searching for clues. -1, successful clue search.
Dun dun dun. We'll take one off of there, you fool.
Dummy.
Dummy.
And I'll have another go. Nothing tra-la-la, which is successful.
Oh, nice.
2 clue searches, or 2 investigate actions.
Nice. Is that you done?
That's me, done.
Okay, so 1 action for me to come up into the attic. I go a little bit wibbly.
Ah!
Fortunately, I've got 9, so...
Don't worry, Daisy, I'll look after you. Good and hard.
So that's 1 action. Second action will be to search for clues.
Investigate, investigate.
So I'm on 5.
Boom.
Boom, that's 1. And third action will be search again. Oh,
Minus X. X is the number of ghoul enemies at your location.
none.
Bonjour, Manzel.
That's 4 so far. Go team.
And we will get a
us.
victory point if we succeed, because that is
Yes.
a victory point
Yes.
thing.
So that's me complete.
We are both done. So
So,
we'll both take a resource
and a
and
card.
a card. Anything exhausted is unexhausted. And then the badness.
Doom.
Doom on the Doom track. Oh, I should have read from the previous Doom as it changed. The floor beneath you is giving way, and you see a vast network of tunnels twisting in darkness below. Shapes and silhouettes of strange creatures move swiftly through the tunnels, trying to find a way up. You probably don't want to be here when they do.
I don't want to be here anyway. Your doors keep disappearing. You've got a body hanging in the attic.
That was not mine. I did not put that there. Just
I do not believe you, sir. So now it's encounter cards.
Yeah.
I don't like these.
one for me and one for you. Whoop. Ooh.
Oh, titty. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Revelation. Put a Doom on the current agenda. More Doom.
Well, we've got obscuring fog.
Oh, that's fine. That's good
Yeah,
there.
because it doesn't matter to us because we've searched
We've
it.
already searched it. Whew. Although I suppose if I was trying to burgle the place or something like that, it might make a difference. So that's then us again. Well, I'm going to immediately spend 2 resource tokens to put in my hospital debts, because that's a free action effectively. It's a fast one. And then I guess I'll go 1 action. 2 action puts me into the cellar. Gasp! After you enter the cellar, take 1 damage.
2.
And there are 4 clues there.
4 clues in the cellar. Dun, dun, dun.
Your cellar seems to have been replaced with an underground network of icy tunnels and caverns. The cold chills you to the bone. So that's why you take the damage, because it's so cold. So cold. And then I've got an action, but unfortunately I've only got a intellect of 3. So I'm not really going to be managing to search very well. So I think what I'm going to do is take a resource. Or should I take a card? No, I'll take a resource because I've got some really good cards to use.
Okay.
I don't want to get rid of my weakness.
So me then. So 1, 2. I take damage.
So cold. So cold.
They've gone. These are gone. Remember.
No, I got those.
Oh, you got those just now, did you?
from up there. We got them from up
Oh
there.
yeah, we haven't got
didn't
rid of them yet, have we?
No.
Oh, dick for a brain. Now.
But we might want to clear this because that will give us an extra victory point.
No, I'm now looking at it. Now looking at it. So 2.
Because we only need 2, but it might be worth clearing.
Right, I'm going to do 2 points to do an event, working a hunch, fast action, discover 1 clue,
Nice.
and then I'll attempt to search. So I'm on
Investigate.
5.
Investigate.
Ooh, we got what we got.
Nothing. You're all right, baby.
Boom, it's another one.
So we've got enough. But do we want to hang about here for a turn
I
and
say
see if we
clear
can
it.
get some more
I
victory
say
points?
clear it.
Because it's all good in the long term, isn't it?
Yep. So I'm done.
I'm also done.
Reset cards.
No enemies available, which is good. Get one of those. And a card, which is useful. Oh, and then we get Doom on the Doom track. 1 for me and 1 for you, sadly.
Burp.
Oh, hi! I found a flesh-eating ghoul.
Obscuring fog.
Oh, that's frustrating. That's
Yeah.
exactly what we don't need now.
Damn it.
But we did get a flesh-eating ghoul, which spawns in the attic. And it's eating the flesh that was up there, the rotting carcass. But it's not a hunter or anything, so it will just stay there
That's
until...
good.
Unless other things mean that it won't.
That's
for any reason.
good. Still a chance we can get them.
You sure?
What does it put it to? 6?
Yeah.
That's okay.
I could help you look. I mean, it's only a little bit of help, but I could help you look.
Yeah, I think I can still do some shiz there.
Do you want to look first? Because I mean, we can go in any order.
Oh, do you want me to go first?
I think so.
Okay, well in that case, I'm going to do one action to get 3 resources.
Nice.
Second action to spend 2 resources to get a flashlight.
Ooh, good thinking, Batman.
Then, for my third action, I'm going to attempt to search the cellar with said flashlight.
Okay. Because we really want this big first one to happen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you for. It's only +1, but it's a help.
Okay, so I'm on 5, 6. I'll give myself one as well. 7.
Against 4, 5, 6.
Come on.
Now, what does the flashlight do?
-2 shroud.
So back down to 4. So 7 against 4. Minus nothing because there's no beasties in our location.
Oh, in our location, so we get it.
Yay! And then the fog goes away as well, because once it's been successfully investigated, discard obscuring fog.
Awesome. That's
So
me
that's
done.
handy. Now I've got an intellect of. See, it's still 4. I think we might. I mean, we're going to be here for another turn. You can't move now anyway, right?
No.
So I might as well hover around here for another turn and activate some things and get some things ready, if that's all right with you.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to spend 2 points to put into my hospital weakness. That's a free action. So I've got rid of that effectively, so I'll just move it out the way there. Now I don't have to worry about that. Then I will spend 2 resources to get some first aid going on. 3 supply tokens go in there and I can then heal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's worth doing now?
If you need healing, heal.
I'd quite like to get rid of my horror.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll spend 1 supply for an action, heal 1 damage or horror for an investigator at your location. I am an investigator at my location, so that'll get rid of my horror.
Good.
I'm not so worried about the health because I've got a few hit points, but so that leaves me 1 action left. I've got some 2s and a 1, so I'm going to claim a resource and then I'll get another one at the end of the turn.
End of the turn then.
End of the turn, I get a resource and a card.
So I've now got a flashlight and a book and a resource and another card.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's very handy. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, that's okay. So, doom on you. Doom on you.
Yeah. That is the problem with taking your time, isn't it? Eventually shit goes
We're
down.
gonna have to fucking move.
1 for me.
1 from me.
Oh, fuck off!
Oh, it's gonna be Parky's favourite card.
I hate this card so much. Fuck you, Frozen in Fear. Fuck you in the bum. So it's a weakness that I've now got to deal with forever.
Put this on voices into play in your threat area. You cannot play assets or events. Oh, the voices! The voices! Bleh.
And there's a lot of enemies still left in the deck that we haven't come across yet. That makes me feel weird. Alright then, so basically, because of Frozen in Fear, I now only get 2 actions instead of 3 until I can get rid of it. Unfortunately, I've got a shit willpower. Well, I can't get rid of it until the end of my turn anyway. So
I can't play assets or events. So I can't use the flashlight.
no, you can use it because it's a tool you've got.
I can't
but
play.
you can't play.
I gotcha. That's okay. I can probably still find that last clue.
Okay. Well, I'm then gonna. Well, that's only a move, fight, or evade. So if I'm still kicking about here because you're searching, I might as well do some other things if that's okay. I'll spend 1 action to claim a resource.
Yep.
I'm going to spend one action to spend those 3 to give myself a machete.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to spend another one to get another resource, because at the end of my turn I test against willpower, but now I can use that to upgrade it because of my physical training. So I spend a resource to get +1 willpower. That gives me a willpower of 2, gives me a willpower of 3 against 3.
Willpower.
Yeah.
I can give you help.
Can you?
I can give you a 1.
That would be really good.
+1
I don't
from
really
my
want to use these yet.
arcane initiative.
If you're sure you
Initiate,
don't-
because I've got
you've already
reason.
got an
Yeah,
ally.
so
That's great.
take the
So I'm
one.
at +1. So I'm 4 against 3.
Come on, boy.
Really want to get rid of this now.
Come
4
on.
against 3. That's a -2. If there's a goal, then I take damage, but there's no goal. Sad face.
Bah.
Oh well. I do have a machete though.
Is that you done?
I'm afraid so, yeah.
So, me. Okay, I am going to first action, take a card. Beautiful.
Yes, I am.
Second action will be to take a resource. Third action will be to search with L flashlight. So I'm on 5. That is on
4 becomes 2 because of your
2.
flashlight.
And just in case it starts to piss me about, I'm using perception.
Oh.
Adds 2.
And you can draw a card, right?
Yep. So I am now on 5, 6, 7.
7 against 2.
Come on.
Go on, Strawy baby. I believe in the power of you. Yay!
Ah,
Go team you.
hey. So we get the clue, and that goes, and I get an extra card.
Nice.
Boom! Lovely. That's me done.
Sadly, yes, it's both of us done.
So that goes. That retaps. 1 point of research, 1 card. Oh! Paranoia. Revelation. Discard all of your resources.
Oh, mate.
Oh, motherfucker.
That is not good.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh.
7 gone. Just like that.
And I got a ghoul minion that's now engaging me.
Fuck.
Don't
Off
worry, I'll fuck him
ski.
up. I'll fuck him up good and proper.
Oh, that was horrible.
That was unpleasant. You've been saving all them up and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to go first and I'm going to try and deal with this minion.
Do it.
So,
I was saving them because I need them to do...
do your things, yeah.
Bah.
It was a colossal and nameless blasphemy with glaring red eyes, and it held in bony claws a thing that had been a man, gnawing at the head as a child nibbles at a stick of candy.
Bleh.
Gribbly beast, gribbly beast. I'm gonna kill it! Or I'm gonna try and kill it anyway. Can't draw cards and shit, so this cost me 2 actions to attack it. I'll spend 1 resource to give myself an extra fist because of my physical training. Yeah, so it's a fight action. I get +1 from that, +1 from that. That gives me a total of 5, 6. -2 is 4. Yeah, it's enough to do some damage. But thankfully, because I had the machete, that does 2 points of damage.
Kills
Which
it.
kills it. I hack this ghoul to death with a
No
machete.
victory point or anything on it?
Sadly, no.
Ugh, shame. But we have got this one now.
Yes.
So that and that.
Yep.
So we could be on
So
2
that-
extra victory points here.
So that was 2 actions because of my machete.
Yeah.
Is it worth? I suppose it's worth moving it the hallway, right?
Might as well now. No point staying where we are, fella.
Okay, so I'll move back into the hallway. And at the end of my at the end of my turn, I can make a willpower check. I can't. I'm still on 2 though, because I can't spend to get this because I haven't got my resource back up. -4.
Oh,
Ha ha ha.
dear.
Ha ha ha.
That's not good, is
That's
it?
the end of my turn, so we'll be able to get the barrier down.
Yeah, so
once you get in.
me. First action.
Yeah.
Second action.
Is it a bad? Oh, right.
No, it's not bad.
It's just not as
And
useful
then-
as you would like.
Move to there.
And then,
6
when
points.
the round ends, we've got 6 points.
Do you want some of us want to keep some?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I'll spend 4.
And then I'll spend 2, and then you've still
That's
got
6.
some clues.
Got 2 clues left.
That's interesting. I hadn't thought about that.
So, what happens now, fella?
Using the barrel from the attic, you carry ice and snow from the cellar and hurl it at the barrier. The barrier sparks and shudders as it consumes the ice, then hisses and fades out of existence. The barrier blocking the passage to the parlour has vanished. Reveal the parlour. Flip it.
Oh, and there's some stuff happening.
Yeah. Put the set-aside Lita Chandler into play in the parlour. There she be.
Oi, oi, bitch.
Spawn the set-aside Ghoul Priest into the hallway.
Yikes.
Yikes. And he's got 10 hits. Fuck that. Okay.
Right, so what's happening here? We can resign.
Yeah, we can leave through there and just book it.
While Lita Chandler is not controlled by a player,
We can chat to her.
she gains parley. Test of thingy 4. If you succeed, you can take control of her
Yeah.
as an ally. But then does she replace the ally you've already got? I presume so.
Yeah. A woman with a torch stands in your parlour, a glimmer of hatred in her eyes. What have you done to my barrier? She screams, furious. Before you can answer, a ghastly wail sounds behind you, and a creature wearing robes and a deer skull mask tears through the wall, advancing towards you. We have to kill the Ghoul Priest. That is our job now. That is our only job now.
Our only job
He
is going to
The prey is the highest fight, which will be me, so he will engage me. Fortunately, that was the end of the turn, so that's fine.
Right, so that's...
And what was the other thing? Oh, he's got retaliate, so if I fail a hit, he does damage. Shit.
So that's the end of that turn. So now we get the Doom.
Yeah, Doom goes on the Doom track.
And we get an event card as well. Yay, just
One
what
for
we
me,
wanted.
one for you. And I've got a swarm of rats. That's wicked.
Oh, Rotting Remains. Revelation. Test 3. For each point you fail by, take 1 horror. My test is 3. Oh, 3. I'm going to do this one, which will be 4. This one on 4. 2. Failed it by 1. Oh, so I lose 1 of these. That's a shame, because if I'd have got it, I'd have healed 1 horror.
Oh, nice.
Damn you, Janet. And what did you get?
I got a swarm of rats.
Oh, that's not worry about that. Right then, fella. Do him.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'm going to try and kill the swarm of rats first.
Okay.
Just to get them out of the way.
Yeah.
So it's 2 actions to do the attack because of fucking Frozen in Fear, because it's a fucking dick! I'm at +1 for my machete. That puts me on 4 against 1. Can't spend any on that. Shouldn't I have one of those from last turn?
What?
Yeah, it's a new round. Or that was...
Oh, we didn't take a resource
didn't
or
take
a
resource
card.
and a card.
Oh, well, shit.
No difference. Yeah, woo, right? Blah blah. So then it's us. See, I'm gonna try and kill the swarm of rats. I'm at 3. I'm at 4. Yeah, Yeah, I'm at
Of
4.
your frozen at fear bullshit.
It's 2 actions, yeah. So it's 2 actions to do it. So I'm at 4. It's on 1. Nothing, nothing, tra-la-la. That kills those ratty rats.
Yeah. Die.
And I've got 1 left.
Die. Die.
Do I want to hit him?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I do, really. So I've got another action. I'm going to use a fight action with my machete. Gives me +1. Spend that to give me +2. Spend that to give me +3. That puts me on 6 against his 4. Can you help without putting yourself out too much?
Fighting. Yeah, I'll give you 1.
Cool, that'd be great.
Do it.
So I was at 3, 4, 5,
Punch him in
6,
nuts!
7. 7 against 4.
Punch him in the nuts!
-4 is 3 is not enough. He's got retaliate. He immediately does the damage that he does, I believe. I'll double check retaliate.
Oh, fuck.
But I'm pretty sure it's
2 and 2?
Yep. Retaliate 18. If you fail a skill test while attacking a ready enemy, then he performs an attack.
Ugh.
And it occurs whether the enemy is engaged or not.
Ugh.
So yeah, he will then do 2 and 2 to me. That sucks balls!
So it's my turn.
Don't engage him, just fuck off and see if you can get Lita on side.
So I've got to move into here. That's 1 action.
Yep.
Second action will be attempt to parlay.
Arp.
So I need 4 books. I'm on 5.
I can't help you because I'm
that's
not in the
fine.
same
I'll
location.
spend 1 to get 6. 6. Spend 1 of that to use the book from there. That's 7.
Go on. Minus ghouls in location. There are no ghouls in your location. You did it.
So the research librarian leaves. Lita comes to me.
Which comes on you.
So, and then I will.
Fireball. Man and blast. Heavy crossbow.
Then I'm going to spend 1 action to move back, because then you get the bonus as well.
Oh, because it's in the same location.
Yes.
Cool.
And that's me done.
I am also done.
So.
Oh, I should have taken for the fucking Frozen in Fear at the end of the thing. Should I? Or
Yeah.
did I? No, I didn't yet, did I? No.
Yeah.
Fuck it anyway.
Okay, so resource.
Resource.
New card.
Enemy phase happens first, so I will take the damage before, which makes me sad. So, 1, 2. I'm nearly mad.
Don't go mad.
1,
And
2.
card. Do not go mad.
Oh, can you stay where you were?
Why?
Better if we stay where we were. I've got to. Oh, I can't use it. I can't fucking use it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Fuck it. Fuck it all. In the bum. Yeah, I need like 8 resources.
Well, guess what?
Loads!
We haven't got 8 resources. Doom.
Yeah, Doom on the Doom track. 1 more. Oh, and then we've got to draw cards.
Cards.
Shit. 1 for me.
1 for me. Oh, fuck off. Ghoul minion. So he engages me, doesn't he? Brr. Fuck.
What's your evade?
My
What's your agility?
evade is 2.
Match. Okay.
Is it worth just ignoring him and fucking trying to lay some...
I've got Crypt Chill, test 4 willpower. If I fail, choose and discard 1 asset that I control.
Willpower, that's the fucking...
That's my shit one.
I can't help you with that.
Failed it. I've got to get rid of my first aid. I don't want to, but I can't use it anyway. at the moment because I'm engaged by the Ghoul
Get rid
Priest.
of it.
Yeah, and it's the only one that's like not a hitty one.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's poo.
Yeah, it is. But that's gone now. So I need to keep this. I'm going to try and evade him
Okay.
because then he's unengaged. So that's going to be 2 actions. I've got an evade of 4.
He's got an evade of 4.
5.
I can give you a +2.
Yeah. And then you will get whatever it says on it because it's a skill check.
If it's successful.
Yeah. So that puts me on, was it 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 against 4. Fuck off!
Son of a bitch.
So that failed. And then I can try again. But then I'm on 4 against 4 and that's just 4 against 4.
Yeah.
And I can't do anything about it.
But if you've got nothing else to do, you've got to try.
Yeah. No. That's me done.
He's still on you.
Leave him engaging me because I can deal with him. Or not, at least for a turn anyway.
Okay, so I've got the Ghoul minion to deal with. Well,
You're kind of fucked either way, aren't you, really?
yeah. So, first action is going to be...
Oh, sorry, I need to check for Frozen in Fear, but I need a +1. Which I didn't get.
Yeah.
And I take a point damage. Because there's a ghoul at my location.
Fuck off.
I've got 1 hit left.
Shit. Fuck's sake. Right, I'm going to then take... First action, take 1 point of resource.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to spend those 3 to get a spell up, which has 4 charges in it. Now, he is on a 2. I'm going to have to try and... So that's 1 action. 1 action take the resource, 1 action to get the card. Third action is going to be to try and hoof it.
Mm.
I shall be going yum 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 and using my spell. So I'm on 2. He's on 2. I'll use that to get that. So I'm on 3.
Doesn't it use willpower instead now or something?
No, still. It's just a
Yeah, it
fight.
uses willpower instead.
Oh,
of
it does
fight.
use willpower instead. Sorry, yeah.
And then you do +1 damage.
That's not willpower. So I'm doing 3 against its 2.
Go on, go on, go on, go on. I believe in you.
Do I get a... That's a fist though. No, I don't presume I get it.
Go on.
But I get the damage.
Go on. Go on. Yay! Blam.
And that's no horror things.
Cool.
So he is blammoed.
Shriveled him.
Get in. I'm awesome.
Glad you are. Oh shit.
Could have done one out on that fucker.
Yeah,
That's my
alright.
3 actions done.
Okay. The ghoul enemy phase, the ghoul priest will attack me, but I'll spend 1 resource to use this event card and dodge it and cancel the attack. Because
Lovely.
otherwise I was dead.
Lovely. Okay, so everything resets.
Yarp.
Doom
Doom on the Doom track,
Oh, it's 7.
which will set it off.
Rise of the Ghoulies.
Oh no.
What
I'd like to
happens?
say we're close, but we're really not. A feral beast, roughly humanoid, with a canine cast and hooves for feet, tears through the ground in front of you. Below the floor, you can see vast tunnels beneath your house. Fiendish howling echoes from deep within the underground caverns. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck.
Oh, mother.
Then we discard until we find a ghoul, and the lead investigator gets it. Yay!
You're fucked.
Maybe. Probably.
It's just if we kill him, we win, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, remember, you're on extra fight and extra damage. Because we're in the same location. If you want me to go first, I can give you a buff and see if you can get any more decent item.
That would be good. Icy ghoul.
Oh, not the icy ghoul.
No, it spawns in the cellar. Because I would. Oh no, yeah. So it's the first one. So it draws in the cellar. Because I draw it. Because it spawns in the cellar. Issue we've got now is they're going to be heading towards us anyway.
Do they?
Yeah. They're getting out. You hear a crazed howl outside, and suddenly all of the creatures turn their attention to that sound. They rush to escape the house, breaking down doors and clawing at everything in their way. At the end of the enemy phase, each unengaged ghoul enemy was in one location towards the parlour. At the end of the round, place one doom on this agenda for each ghoul enemy in the hallway or parlour. So they are now
on there, making a move.
There you go.
So,
investigation phase.
yeah, if you want me to go first.
We should have had a thing and a thing, because it was the doom and the boss name got confused. Yeah, if you go first and...
Okay, so I use the old Book of Law for my first action.
And then I can draw 3 and pick one?
Yep.
And then shuffle the other 2 back in, right?
Yep.
That's probably... Yeah, I'm going to have to go with that one, just in case.
Then I will... spend my 1 resource to get a knife, so I drop the flashlight.
Oh yeah, because the book takes up a hand as well.
Yeah. And then I will... draw a card. Do something, fella, do something!
So, she gives me what, +1 and +1 damage?
Each investigator at your location gets +1 hits. While an investigator at your location successfully attacks a monster enemy, that investigator deals with +1 damage.
Okay then. I'll spend 2 actions to attack him with my machete.
Did you go roll for that last round?
Yes. Oh no, I didn't actually. I keep forgetting because I'm stupid. But, hey, I found it. El surprise. So 2 actions to hit him. Spend a resource to get +1. I've got +1 from that. That puts me on 5. 6 for her. 7.
I can't give you anything. I have nothing.
I'm on 7.
And he's on 4.
-2 is enough. That's a hit. So that's 1 point of damage normally. +1 for her, +1 for the machete. That's 3.
Ooh,
He's got 10 though.
that's still a good hit.
Still a good hit. I could hit him again, but if I fail,
He will hit you
he
back
will
and kill
retaliate.
you.
And if I just leave him there, he'll hit me back and kill me anyway. So
You're going
I'm
to...
going to try and evade.
I'll give you some bonuses for that one.
I can't do that because I haven't got any fucking points. Any research. Oh, shit. Might as well use that one then. So that'll give me +1. So
I'll give you
5.
+2.
Oh, 7. Puts me on 7 against 4.
Oh, you know your 7 and 4s never
I know,
work.
right?
Come on.
7 against 4. It's a -1. He is exhausted. He's all sleepy and shit.
You. Is that it?
Yes.
End of turn. Yikes.
Yes.
So,
Then I'll take a thing for my Frozen in Fear.
what's that? It's meant as something.
Willpower, yeah. I've got a willpower of 2.
I'll give you a +1.
You Sure.
Yeah, the card's no good to me now anyway.
And I might as well use this for another +1 because I'm never going to get 5 resources to be able to use it.
Not anymore.
So that gives me +2. That puts me on 4. Minus fucking 3. Fuck you, you fucking bag of cunts.
Bag of cunts, bag of cunts, bag of cunts. Damn you.
It's like when you book it all up and you try and go, right, I'm going to get +7 against 1, just so that way, oh, you -1 or a +1 even. As soon as you're like, oh, you need them 2, innit? Fucking
So, resource, card,
resource,
monsters move.
card, monsters move.
And then for each...
I need to check who they're going to engage or if they're going to engage.
And for each ghoul
Yep.
in there...
So 3, and there'll be 3 on the Doom thing.
Doom on you. Doom
Engaging.
on you.
Engaging. Just need to check. That's an engage action. And cards 10. So yeah, it will engage with us, and there's no specific thing. So one week, it's up to us.
Oh.
Fuck.
It's pretty much irrelevant, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, taking a resource, we've taken the card,
Yes.
we've done the Doom, we've moved the monsters, we need to draw an event card. Did you roll for this?
Yes.
Ugh.
Got a swarm of rats. Excellent. That's
I've got a swarm of rats as well.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Piss in hell.
All right then. It's us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we still place 1 Doom on the thing just for the Doom as well. Just a normal turn of Doom.
Yay!
Oh God! Why? All right, I might as well go first then.
Do you need a card?
Don't think so.
Okay.
It's having that fucking Frozen in Fear every fucking time.
You don't like that card, do you?
I fucking hate it with a fiery fucking passion. Shitting fucking.
There's no way to get rid of it, is there?
No, because I've only got a willpower 2.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to hit a swarm of rats.
Yeah.
I'm just going to spend 2 actions to hit it. I'm at 4. I'm at 4.
Doesn't he engage someone?
He will in
his turn.
In his turn,
Ah,
yeah.
right.
4. -1. I've killed the swarm of rats. Hooray for me!
Huzzah!
Then I'm going to use my other action to attempt to evade the flesh eater. I'm at 4. It's on 1. -2's enough. We've evaded it.
Good.
But then I've got no action to do anything with because I've got no more actions. So I'll try and get rid of Frozen in Fear with a nothing. Still doesn't do it. Not even with a fucking nothing.
Oh. Fucking
I
hell.
should have spent a fucking thing. Can we retroactively say I spent a thing?
What for?
Not physical training.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Good. Yeah, I meant to do it and I just forgot. So that's done. So that's fucked right off. Fuck you, you fucking cunt. I better
Right.
draw it next fucking turn as well.
Yeah.
Just to fucking do it
Right.
to me.
So. Oh. Yeah, it's all coming up. Shit. So. I am going to attack the swarm of rats. So I am on a 2, and a knife is 3. It's 1 and 3. The rat is...
And her.
Oh yeah, 4.
4.
The rat is on 1.
Go on, kill it with fire. Yay!
The rat is dead. That's 1 action. Second action is going to be... attack the icy ghoul. So this time I am on 2, 3, 3. I'm going to be getting rid of the knife. So it puts me on 5 to its 4, 3. Oh, does have to put that one away. So on 5, 4, 3.
Yeah,
it's
enough.
on 3.
That's enough to do
That's enough. So it does. Normally it's 1 damage, 2, 3 damage. It's on fucking 4. Oh, so close. Then I have 1 action left. Oh, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Yes, it is. I'm going to attack again, this time using my spell. So I am on 3. Spend 1 of them. It's on 3.
Go on. Go on.
-1.
Minus X is the number of ghoul enemies at legal locations. That's -3.
Oh shit, yeah. So that's a no, and because I drew a thingy, I take a horror point.
Oh no.
Damn!
So that enemy will then attack you.
Yeah. I take
That one will
2
move to there.
hits.
And that will go there.
2 hits and a mental.
Oh shit. Shit.
Got to get after him, haven't we?
Yes, I think it's worth you going first because then when you're in, Lita will be in there as well.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Don't forget we've got to take one of those.
One of them.
And one of those.
One of them. Better. Then it's Doom. So it's now 1.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Becomes 4 because you take one at the turn anyway.
So that's 8. We've basically got to do it.
Now.
Oh, then it's a...
Rotting remains.
Rotting remains.
Oh, thank fuck I've got a fucking guts card. I'm going to have to use that now. That puts me on 2. 4.
I'm on 3.
Puts me on 4. 4 against 3.
3. It's only that. That doesn't give me anything. Oh, you son of a bitch. So I'm on just 3.
I'm gonna spend this to give myself the physical training to give me an extra 1.
Yeah.
Because if I fail this by too much, that's it.
Yeah.
Game over. So that puts me on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Come on.
5 minus 1 is enough. Hey! I have not become more terrified of all of the things.
So I am on 3.
But now I can't do that. Oh well.
-3. It's 3 fucking mental.
Oh.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm still
You're
there.
so close to just fucking being a gibbering wreck, aren't you?
I'm so close to being a gibbering wreck.
That is gone.
In other words, if you don't fucking deal with him now, we're fucked.
So you can move, but the ghoul will follow you, basically.
Okay. What, this one?
That one, yeah.
Okay, so that's not a problem. So 1 action to move into the parlour.
And I think you can attack. Oh, I don't know if move actions give you an attack of opportunity. I think they do. Oh, 5.
They do, don't they?
Yes. So we'll get a free hit, which will fucking
Which
kill
one?
you.
Him and him. He's not engaged.
He's not
is he?
engaged. He will get a free hit and kill you, so you can't do that.
Okay, so let me just have a moment of thinkingness here. Okay, one action to get them.
That will be an opportunity as well.
Oh, fuck
Can't do
off. What can you only do?
You can fight, you can evade, you can resign, and you can parlay.
Fucking hell. So if I hit him, I am on 2, 3. If I use my spell, I'm on 3. But then if I get a symbol, I go mad.
And the thing is, I need you. I'm not in a selfish way, but I need you to be in there, because then that'll give me bonuses. And if I try and kill him for you to get him out of the way, then I can't do that.
I know. It's taking a card.
That's an action.
It's an action. Fucking hell. I'm gonna have this balls to the wall, isn't it?
It is balls against the quite literal walls.
So I'm gonna have to hit it then. I have nothing to help. So I am on 2.
You going to use your spell, or are you just going to do normal hitting?
I'm just going to have to hit him normally, because if I use the spell and I get a thingy, I go mad.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So I'm going to go through 2 for me. Or I could... No, that's not going to help either. So I'm on 2, 3. Oh, motherfucker! Cthulhu, I hate you. So that's one
you
action.
didn't lose anything.
That's
from
one
it.
action. Second action, I've got to do it again. I have to.
because your evade isn't enough.
No. Come on. 2, 3. Not enough. I've got to do it again, haven't I? I have to. Fucking fuckity fuck. Ah, really? Well, that's not good.
Alright, well I'm going to have to go in there. Unaided, as it were. I'll see what I can do. Wish me luck, I'm going in.
Don't do it, Skids! Skids, don't do it! Don't leave me on my own!
Oh, I can't do that anyway.
No!
I can do one thing. I might be able to do 1, 2, 3 points of damage to him.
Better than nothing.
Or should I try and kill the icy ghoul on you first?
Up to you. It's only got 1 hit left.
Yeah, I'll go into him. So it's going to be 1 action to engage him.
And remember, you're on +1.
Yeah. Actually, sorry. I'll spend 1 action to get a resource before I engage him. Then I'll spend 1 action to engage him, and then I'll hit him. I'll spend that to get +1. +2. 5, 6. 6. 6.
Against 3.
6.
Ooh!
He's dead. And he gets us a victory point.
Does he?
Yeah, so we'll put him up there for now.
Yeah. That's your first action.
No,
Oh, that's your last
that's
third.
my third action. 1 to engage him, 1 to get the thing, 1 to get the thing, 1 to engage him, 1 to hit him. Oh, and then the doom track goes. We can't do anything about it.
So we get 1. Do these move?
They'll move, yeah.
They move to there. So it's 1, 2.
Yeah.
And then 1 more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
The ground begins to shake, and you can see claws rising up from the dirt as uncanny creatures desperately try to dig their way out of the ground all around you. Everywhere you turn, you see monsters emerging from the earth. Terrified, you flee as fast as you can. We're not on Act 1 or 2. If the investigators are in Act 3, they barely escape with their lives, allowing the ghouls to run rampant. Each investigator who is not resigned is defeated and suffers 1 physical trauma.
Oh.
Awesome! But we've done it and we've made it out alive, Josh.
That's better than nothing.
We didn't kill the ghoul priest, so I've got a bad feeling about that.
Yeah.
And we've got physical trauma.
Right, write that all down.
So,
Bah!
that was resolution... Oh, I don't know what resolution that is. Oh, yeah. You barely managed to escape your house with your lives. The woman from your parlour follows you out the front door, slamming it behind you.
Bitch.
You fool! See what you've done? She pushes a chair in front of the door, lodging it with a doorknob. We must get out of here. Come with me and I'll tell you what I know. We are the only ones who can stop the threat that lurks beneath from being unleashed throughout the city. You're in no state to argue. Nodding, you follow the woman as she runs from your front porch out into the rainy street towards Rivertown. In your campaign log, record that your house is still standing.
Yeah.
In your campaign log, record that the ghoul priest is still alive.
Uh-oh.
The lead investigator earns the Lita Chanda card and may include it in his or her deck. It does not count towards your size. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. So 1, 2, 3. And 2 bonus experience. So we each get 5 XP.
Well, write that onto the sheet so we can do that next time.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen of the internet.
Ah!
I say on the plus side, at least we survived, because we didn't last time.
But in Cthulhu, do you ever technically survive?
Yeah.
That is the question.
So we hope you liked that. It was fucking horrifying.
Oh, it was. So close. So very
right?
close.
Yeah.
So if you want to see us do the next part, let us know.
Let us know in the comments down below.
Down below. But be careful when you go down below, because there's all them bloody ghouls running
They're all
around.
fucking coming up here.
Ooh,
Grasping hands from below.
bloody things. Great game, though.
Yeah, cracking.
Really
right.
do enjoy it. So, yeah.
As usual, don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it and want to subscribe. If you don't like it and don't subscribe, you don't have to like and subscribe, but we would like it if you liked and subscribed. And until next time, stay gribbly.
Stuffing.